This episode is sponsored by Center Copy West, with grand format printing 8 feet wide and as long as needed, an 1.5 inch thick, and exterior grade signage and banners. Visit centercopywest.com for all your commercial printing needs. Welcome to Fire Pockets. This is Chapter 4.
Got it! Okay. Oh, it's on. They turned it on. Well, I don't know how much of that you heard. I'm hiding in Center Copy West, this copy and supply store that's half crushed by one of the 8 buildings that fell downtown. I'm here with Fangmask Cloak Lady in an office utilities aisle. She's unconscious still. And what's happening is there's basically a fire pocket occupying the entire space of the store. I'm calling it the Dinosaur Fire Pocket for obvious reasons. Pterodactyls, I'm assuming? I can't see anything in this fire pocket, just the store. They snatched my recorder and I guess turned it on. I just toppled their nest to get it back, I think. In reality, I climbed on top of aisle 9 and pulled down a ceiling fan, but it felt like a big bird's nest. The biggest pain, besides hiding from the submarine fire pocket that's roaming outside looking for me, is that I keep tripping on things in here. Like this section, it looks completely open. It's not. There's invisible dinosaur grass that's impressively tangly. I see Center Copy West signs, but they feel like trees. Everything I see is high-end copy equipment, but everything I touch is dinosaur land. Which wouldn't be so bad if there weren't also hungry dinosaurs hunting me. I'm just hiding with Fangmask Cloak Lady under a little fort that I made out of paper reams and chairs. I would go outside and leave the store, but then I'm abandoning Fangmask Cloak Lady, who, let's face it, at this point, she's my best friend. Also my mortal enemy, but I can't be choosy right now. And if I go outside, the submarine fire pocket people will get me. At least in here, I can defend myself. And Clippy, my little lobster pet. He loves it. He's just sitting on my lap, playing with paper clips. I have a lap lobster. He likes to be rubbed. It's adorable. I'm hoping Fangmask Cloak Lady wakes up soon so we can do this interview. I want to know what the fire pockets are, what caused this apocalypse, who she thinks she's at war with, and how the calling scope can be used to fix things. For a minute I was like, go back to your apartment and keep riding it out, Danny. But when some of the fire pockets call your name begging, that just feels like a jerk move. I'm in this now. Calling scope or bust. Maybe I should shake her. Hey, lady, wake up. You have to do an interview. Wake up. Clippy, crawl around and pinch something that'll wake her up. Go on. There you go. He's looking. Uh-oh. Clippy restored her drum machine. It's not broken. Clippy, how'd you do that? Turn off the drums, buddy. I can't even find her drum machine. It's attracting the dinosaurs. You're awake.
Danny, did you bring me into a dinosaur fire pocket like Dinosaurs is what's happening?
Well, yes. Ah! Clippy and Fangmask Cloak Lady just got dragged away by an invisible dinosaur. Probably. Some sort of something is knocking down the shelves. Oh, an ink cartridge exploded. Ah! Ink. In my nostrils. And my teeth. I can't breathe. I gotta go outside. I'm back outside now. Oh, I saved Fangmask Cloak Lady's life from a falling building only for her to now think that I fed her to dinosaurs in a fire pocket. And she hates being in fire pockets generally. So that's the worst possible outcome. You know what? I just have to hope she gets eaten. The relationship is too awkward at this point to continue. I hope she's food, and I hope my pet lobster survives and takes advantage. He's with his kind now. No, no! Evil submarine people! Running away! And then I said, no, I'm a touch mechanic, not a librarian. Wait, did you just turn on? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've been talking for 3 hours, culminating in a 23-minute joke. A good one, ish. I can't redo all that. Apparently, recording devices get fickle after dinosaurs chew on them. All right, quick recap. I ran away from the submarine fire pocket and hotwired a truck, and I found some spray-painted signs pointing the way to the fallen city. That sounds simple, but it's been a day. The first truck I tried to steal blew up. Not my fault, except it was a gasoline tanker and I might have been a little aggressive going off-road. But there was a submarine fire pocket chasing me, trying to snatch me up. And when the gas tanker exploded, I got out, but the submarine fire pocket was on top of the truck. And when fire starts in a fire pocket, I'm pretty sure I started a fire in that submarine fire pocket that can't be put out. They're underwater in a moving fire pocket, and their water is burning. I burned water. The submarine people are stuck in a perpetual water fireball now, dealing with that, and I have to assume they're now on the list of people who are mad at me. Which is everyone. Side note, the truck I'm driving now is also a big semi, but it's not holding gasoline, so we're good. The hazard sign on the back says hydrochloric acid, and I know that doesn't explode, so relatively speaking, what could go wrong? As long as I don't crash the truck into the foundation of a building, I think we're good. Here we go. I'm entering the fallen city, according to the signage. This is scary. This is scary. There are people laying all over the ground in very much the way that sleeping people do not. Tons of people. Hundreds. There's a circus clown standing in the road in front of me with a machine gun. That's not good. Ah! There are dozens of circus clowns! They're approaching the vehicle. I'm locking the doors. Checking the mirrors. They've rolled a wagon of some kind behind me. I can't back out. I'm driving a semi. I'm okay with the gears, but driving in reverse isn't really happening anyway. They're surrounding the truck, and they're all pointing toward the leader in the front. They want me to drive that way, slowly. Well, I'm doing it. When I say circus clowns, I don't mean brightly colored and hygienically sound performance artists who just happen to be creepy. I mean like former circus clowns who turned vagrant and got really dirty and never changed out of the costume. I assume it's just like a cohesive gang look to be frightening, and it works. So props to whomever organized this. The overall vibe is psychopaths who rolled around the street and want to do me harm. That with the guns and me having nowhere to go, I'm following the leader down the street. I'm doing what I'm told. Or so they think. I do have a truckload of hydrochloric acid and a track record of spilling things, so if I need to pull this red cord that says systems purge, I'm not 100% what it does, but I'm willing to find out. And they don't know what's in my truck. I scratched off the labels. I'm not a moron. I'm turning a corner now, headed up toward a bridge. There's still dead people laying all around. More clowns joining to escort me to wherever. I gotta say, if you're gonna take over your town in this apocalypse, no one will mess with you if you have a crazy clown community well organized. One guy in his underwear and makeup? Sure, you can deal with that guy. But 24 clown people or more? There's no sheriff you can call for that. The clowns run things. Alright, going faster now. My best guess is the clown gang took down the fallen city for some sort of ideological reasons that aren't immediately clear. I just want to find the calling scope and figure out why the fire pockets want me to find it. If I have to deal with people who think it's Halloween all the time, at this point, it's better than being stuck in a fire pocket.
Breaker, breaker.
What?
Idiot in the truck.
Hello?
Pick up the radio.
Hi, this is Danny Vanderwilks. Who's this?
Do you realize you're surrounded by a gang of clowns leading you to certain death?
They want to kill me?
Okay, you're stupid. I was wondering.
Where are they taking me? And who are you?
Call me radio guy. I'm in a building down the street. I watch the clowns do things pretty much all day.
Great. Another crazy person.
I'm not crazy. I'm a regular guy.
In this apocalypse? Right.
No, I'm normal.
Everyone I've met has tried to kill me. Everyone in this apocalypse is crazy.
I'd say if everyone tries to kill you, maybe that has more to do with you.
No. It has to do with they wear fangs and have their own podcasts and shoot at me. And one guy wore a scuba suit and tried to feed me to lobsters.
Really?
Yes, really. Follow my Fire Pockets podcast. It's got the whole story.
Well, maybe you're just a magnet for crazy.
This has nothing to do with me. I am not a magnet for crazy.
You're driving a truck filled with hydrochloric acid being followed by a group of homicidal clowns.
How do you know what's in my truck?
You scratched off the words on the tank signage, but they also use colors to indicate contents. Remember how I called you an idiot a minute ago? That wasn't an accident.
Well, while you're hiding up in a building, I'm down here trying to make a difference. Idiot or not.
How so?
I'm looking for the calling scope. What's so funny?
Everyone comes here looking for the calling scope. Sick people put out messages to come find it, and the clowns killed them. I laugh because it is amusing.
See, you're not a regular person. You're crazy.
Oh no, I'm completely regular. This is amusing.
Well, who are all these clown people?
I don't know. Ideological outliers who formed a gang to take the city?
That's what I guessed.
They're actually super sophisticated. You'd think that their costumes would be a hindrance to people complying.
I actually find their costumes quite persuasive for controlling you.
Really?
I'm following them down the road, aren't I? I'm not normally a sheep person. I'm actually kind of a leader.
You're a leader?
Yeah, I run the whole Danny Vanderwilks podcast, and I investigate fire pockets.
What's a fire pocket?
The invisible bubbles. One or a few of them actually know who I am. They've said my name, and one of them always asks me for help. I have to use the calling scope to fix something.
So, everything you just said is wrong.
No, it's what I've been through.
This apocalypse is actually purgatory, for one. And the bubbles are just other trapped people. And if they said your name, it's probably because you identify yourself up front as an idiot. And the calling scope isn't a tool or a key, it's a place.
You said a lot of incorrect things there. I'll start with, we are not in purgatory.
Well, it's not a medical trial.
Oh, definitely not.
Have you read any books on dimensional rifts?
Plenty. You?
I wrote one. That's how I know this isn't one, and it's purgatory. But I like that you call them fire pockets. I'm gonna keep that.
Well, it's mine. I mean, you can say it, but you can't keep it.
You're gonna be dead in 3 seconds? I can keep what I want.
Why am I gonna be dead? Bridge! The bridge is out!
Oh yeah, the bridge is out.
The clowns are pushing and rocking the truck. This is World War Clown. They're trying to push me off the bridge. Why?
Because they're crazy!
Well, why can't there be more people like you who aren't crazy?
Because most people are suckers who go looking for the calling scope and get killed for sport.
The truck is starting to slip. It's gonna be a big fall. Oh, there's lots of bodies down there. I'm pulling the cord.
What cord?
There's a red cord that says System Purge.
Maybe don't do that?
Why not?
You might have hundreds of gallons of acid in the truck.
And you aren't curious to see what kind of interesting colors that would make out of dissolved evil clowns?
Oh, I already know it'll be rainbow swirl. But don't do it because you're right near the base of my building.
Sorry, man. I'm pulling the cord.
Oh my god! You're melting the clouds.
I'm melting the clowns. The semi-tank is flushing hydrochloric acid out everywhere, and these evil clowns are doing, well, pretty much what you'd expect. This is glorious.
This is beautiful. You're easily the second or third best thing I've seen today.
What was that?
Your lake of acid is attacking the foundation of my building. But I think it's going to be okay. Ah! The clowns broke into my apartment!
Are you serious?
They knew I had a radio. They saw you talking on yours and figured out I was helping you.
But you weren't helping me. This isn't my fault. Hello? Hello? Radio guy! They got radio guy. Oh no, the truck is tipping over the edge of the broken bridge. Flushing all the acid made it front heavy. I'm climbing out. Ugh. I just landed on an outcropping under the bridge. The truck is falling past me! I'm up under the bridge. There's acid water falling and steaming, and there's definitely clown bits raining about. I'm gonna think about them as melted frosting, because that is more pleasant. I think I just melted maybe 60 clowns. But that poor guy on the radio, that was the first normal person I've met this year. And clowns got him. For helping me. And he didn't even help. Okay, he did tell me the calling scope is a place, so that's compelling information, if true. I'm gonna hang out on my outcropping here until the acid goes away. I grabbed the radio and I jumped out of the truck in case anyone else is out there. Hello? Breaker?
Whoa, you're still alive?
You're still alive?
Yeah, I lied about the clowns getting into my apartment just to mess with you. I'm actually in a different building.
Why would you do that?
I do things that amuse me. You sound funny when you get freaked out. I wanted to milk it. Radio guy! Radio guy!
You are not a normal person.
I am, though.
But you think this is purgatory.
I do, but I'm leaning toward it's all a test.
I think it's a test. I think I'm being tested.
That makes no sense. If it's a test, I'm being tested.
But you're not doing anything about the apocalypse. You're just sitting in your apartment.
That doesn't mean it's not all about me. It just means that I'm not stupid enough to stick my head out until I know what's going on.
So you're a coward.
My city is overrun by clowns. Name one brave figure in real-life history who has ever faced an army of clowns. And I don't mean just one guy in his underwear and face paint.
No. Fair point.
I'll get to exploring when people settle down a bit. You're the most normal person I've met, and you just melted a circus gang with a truck full of acid, which I enjoyed. How about you take that radio with you, and I can tag along?
What, like a sidekick?
Yeah, you can go explore and tell me things like a sidekick.
I'm your sidekick?
That's my offer.
Well, that's some bull. Do you know where I can find the calling scope?
Yep. I heard you can only get there by using the submarine fire pocket. That's not confirmed, by the way. I don't know where the calling scope is. It could literally be down the street. But I do know people who have gotten there via the submarine guys. That may not be the only avenue, but it's a sure thing for sure.
The submarine people want to kill me. I set the water in their fire pocket on fire.
On purpose?
No. Well, 80% no.
Then you need to work it out and make friends. The calling scope is a place that if you go there, I'm told it can restore the world.
Well, the lady on the bike said she's at war with the fire pockets and I should stay away from them.
Did she try to kill you?
Yes.
Did I try to kill you?
No, I get it. I should trust you over her. But how do I know you're not just out for your own agenda?
I am. I'd like to leave my apartment. That can't happen until someone makes the calling scope work and fixes the world. People have tried, but I haven't heard the fire pockets call anyone's name. Maybe you are special.
You led me to believe they call my name just because I volunteer it too early in conversations.
That's a reason, but also you could be important.
Yeah? You're not just messing with me? You sound like you're messing with me.
I just sound like that. I can be generally misleading and contradictory, but I do it to reach a specific outcome. So when all the chips fall, I'm on balance a good guy. Ah!
Radio guy? Are you okay? Are you in trouble? I'm in a stairwell going to what I think is Radio Guy's apartment. I recharged my recorder's battery for a minute there. He said he was in trouble for real this time. That's why he started yelling. Okay, I'm in his hallway. He said apartment 25G. Here we go. Radio Guy? Are you in there? Putting my ear up to the door. There's a fire pocket in there. Radio Guy! I'm kicking the door open! Ah! Son of a... The door didn't move. That really hurt.
It's unlocked.
Oh, well, that's great. Radio Guy? There's music playing, but there's no one here. I don't even see a speaker. It's an empty apartment. Bare bones, like people tore out most of everything of value except for half of the living room. Radio Guy?
You're in the right apartment.
Where are you?
I'm here. I wasn't completely honest with you. I'm actually stuck in a fire pocket, and it's not purgatory. It is another dimension.
You lied to me?
Think of it as an ongoing personality test. It's how I fill people out.
Ah! What was that?
I'm trying to shake your hand.
Well, I can't see you.
No, because I'm from a fire pocket and you're not. You can't see my worlds.
What kind of world are you in?
A video game and pizza club.
Your fire pocket is a video game and pizza club?
No, I'm from another version of Earth that's pretty much like yours. Our dimensions just happen to rub up against each other in this one spot, which is the bathroom stall in a video game and pizza club. So every time I come here, I can see into your world, but I have to do it from this one bathroom stall.
You're lying.
How am I lying?
When I'm inside of a fire pocket, I can't see what's there, but I can feel everything. There's no bathroom stall here. I'd be bumping into it. And the angle of your handshake was all wrong and wouldn't work in a bathroom stall. Elbows would have bumped the wall.
Shoot. Okay.
Where are you really?
Just here, in this apartment. You just can't see me. I'm not really from another dimension. I'm from the same place as you. I just got sucked into a blank, echoey fire pocket with most of my apartment. But not all of my stuff. And I'm trapped in this small bubble I can't get out of. I just played video game pizza club music because I wanted you to think I was cool.
You thought that would make you seem cool?
Video games and pizza are cool, and there should be a club for them.
I see. So you're in a fire pocket jail in your own apartment, and I'm standing in it, but I'm not getting sucked in there with you?
Basically. And the bubble is small. See that wall where all my stuff is still there?
Yeah, the kitchen's torn out, but the living room is still mostly here, with a bunch of Blu-rays.
Can you bring the Blu-rays over?
To here?
I screamed before because I realized that my collection from R to Z didn't get sucked in here with me. And all my best stuff is alphabetically from R to Z.
Do you see the Blu-rays? Did I get them in there?
Yeah. Oh, come on! They're not getting sucked into my plane of existence. I can't bring them into the fire pocket. Damn it! I can't even touch them like I can you. All I can do is look at the boxes. The more horrible rules I learn about fire pockets, the more evil I think they are.
Well, here. I'll open this book for you and leave it on the floor. There's 2 pages of something you can read.
Thanks.
Maybe there'll be a breeze from the window and the pages will fan every now and then.
Will you take that radio with you and let me listen along? That's a special radio I made. Take it.
No, you're not listening in and tagging along. You're a liar. Maybe if you weren't invisible, I could decide if I could trust your face, but even still, you are a liar.
But I do it to be helpful. Trust my process. And I did write a book on dimensional rifts.
Academic or fiction?
Fiction, but I'm really good at guessing right. And I do know for a fact that the submarine people can take you to the calling scope. You just have to convince them to do it. They will not want to go.
How do you know that?
They came by here and were all like, they're never going back to the calling scope. That place is crazy. That's partly how I know stuff. We talked for a long time. The moving fire pockets, they try to make friends with other fire pockets. Because there's this whole war coming and people are trying to pick sides.
Are you lying?
Just then or before?
All right. I don't have a lot of options, so you can be my radio friend.
Yes!
But I reserve the right to switch you off when I deem necessary.
No deal. I want full access rights.
Fine. I just turned him off. That's right. I just turned him off and left his fire pocket. What's he gonna do? This is the moment in the relationship when you have to establish ground rules. Nah! Half-melted clown people are coming up the stairs at me. Radio guy! I need a place to hide!
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't give me full access rights. Good luck on your own.
Help me hide from this angry gang of murderers, please! Or you'll have no one to talk to!
I'll find someone else who keeps my radio on pretty sharp.
I promise I won't switch you off again. The clowns are chasing me.
Take the fire escape up to the roof. My neighbors used to be these base jumper idiots who always jumped off the building. I'm pretty sure they stored some gear up there. Unless they stopped paying their locker fee. In which case, Clara for sure threw their parachute.
Fire escape! You want me to put on a parachute and jump off your building?
If there's still a parachute up there, yeah. The clowns don't have parachutes, Danny.
Actually, I think one of them does. 2 of them do.
Ah, my neighbors joined the clown gang. That figures. This should be exciting. For me.
I'm on the roof. I see the storage units. They're locked.
0001
That's the combination.
for the whole community unit. Don't get me started.
Opening. Clowns are coming up the fire escape. Putting the parachute on.
Have you ever put on a parachute before?
No, but it's just like a backpack, seemingly. Clowns are on the roof. Oh, yes. Somebody stored a propane grill up here.
Oh, that's against the rules and regs.
Yeah, but watch this.
Are you blowing it up?
Ah! I jumped! I jumped off the building!
What happened?
Two things. I put the chute on wrong, and I'm falling zigzaggily, but I threw the propane tank at the clowns and that worked. Two of them have parachuted and are chasing me, but they're on fire.
Excellent.
I really hope those burning clowns don't parachute into some kid's birthday party.
No one's throwing birthday parties.
No, but if they were.
It would be awful.
Building? Building!
Danny, did you just parachute smack into a building? Did I forget to tell you how to steer? Danny, wake up! You're falling! Your parachute snagged on a bridge. I can see you from my apartment. Looks like the clowns aren't a problem for you now. But there's a lady with a cloak on a motorcycle driving towards you. It looks like she has a fang mask? That isn't normal. She has her own soundtrack? Danny, you need to wake up. I can't help you unless you wake up. Danny!
Gotcha, Danny.
Fang mask cloak lady?
You left me for dead, and I just cut you down and saved you. That means you owe me something big.
What do I owe you?
You work for me now.
Let's go, I'll show you what that means.
What that means.
Find out what happens next time on Fire Pockets, Chapter 5. Fire Pockets, created by Michael Ryan Hahn. Yanni Vanderwilks, voiced by David Ross. Radio Guy, voiced by Michael A. Smith. Fagmask Cloak Lady, voiced by Elizabeth Muir. War Drums by JMag713 Pawn 5. Theme song and other music by Noel Melanio. This episode sponsored by Center Copy West.